Who?
Good
Who?
evening, ladies and
Us.
gentlemen, and anyone and all out there in the world. I'm Justin Tyler.
I'm Eric Feurer, and welcome. Anyone, anywhere. Doesn't matter who you are. Doesn't matter where you're coming from. You could be a mole person coming at us from a now defunct L train stop. We are welcoming you. Or you could be high atop the tallest tree.
Or you could be
Just the
even
tallest
higher
tree.
up, like Jorge, our tech, who is right here on an airplane.
Jorge, this is technically joining the Mile High Club because we are in a cool club and you're a mile high.
Yeah.
Incredible. Here, everybody, show me your, show me a little.
Jorge, you're talking extremely loud for someone that is probably next to a bunch of people that don't know what's going on.
Jorge's
Do you have this to yourself?
he's in the middle seat on a cross-continental flight, returning to the lovely East Coast.
Wow, Jorge, welcome.
And
Welcome.
Jorge, I do have a couple cues for my piece. So I'll just send them to you, and you can just definitely nail them. Okay.
Yeah, sure. No, I got you.
Actually, Jorge, and what you do for cues is you just play them on your phone, right?
How is he teching? How is he teching? He actually is teching from this plane.
That's amazing. It is pretty amazing. Finally, I know what the movie Con Air is really about.
Oh wow, great callback to last week. Jorge took that. That's why he's there. He's wanted to prove to you. He wanted to show you firsthand what Con Air is.
Wow, Scheukler coming in hot in the chat. Justin, I'm assuming this is about you and me. Like a father and the son dressing the same on vacation. Kind words. Thank you, Scheukler. Very nice.
I love it. And you know what? I'm here for us being sort of spiritual siblings.
If you thought we were dressing alike before, just wait till you see my hat or mask later.
Yeah, oh, exactly. Wow, I look forward to that. And we also have just a new feature of the show. Producer Spencer is in some sort of bunker somewhere, just spinning out some AI stuff. Here's what he's created as the mole person that you were just talking about.
Wow, that's so nice. What a beautiful thing that is stolen from a bunch of other artists. Thanks, Spencer. That's amazing. Really nice. We love that.
Wow. A lot of different ideas happening at once here. Jorge, do you have a message for us from above the sky?
Please send me more vodka.
No problem. And
What did he say?
He said, please send me more vodka, which I think we can send him a drink.
Good. Jorge, if you see God, tell him, what the hell, man?
Nice.
Okay, great.
I think he's sitting next to me. I just ask it.
This should be a new permanent fixture to the show. Jorge coming in hot from the darkness, whispering, mumbling about vodka. I really like that. Robin Richmond, if you see God, tell him he's next. Get him.
Wow.
Very nice. Very nice. Transcontinental. That means from LA to New York. Is that what that means, Justin?
Oh, West Coast, cross-continental. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Very fun. Let's get into the meat and potatoes of this, Justin. How was your week?
That's a great question. Jorge, I guess until the air marshal comes and rips this phone out of your hands or device out of your hands, you're hanging around?
Yeah, we'll see how long I can do this line.
What's really there's two things about this. One is that technology is incredible because Jorge is going likely 500 to 600 miles an hour through the sky,
hurtling,
and is coming at us from I think 2-second delay. Number two is that he probably paid $10.99 to be able to come in here tonight, and for that I thank you.
And I don't know how. I can't even check my email on a plane with the internet I get. I don't know what Jorge is in some sort of like tech class seat or something. Is there a special technical allocation you get? Oh, he's getting yelled at.
Yeah, absolutely. No, you're fine. None of this is important.
The guy's like, can you please let me go to the bathroom?
Okay, goodbye.
The best part about this is if this dude sitting next to him is going to try to bring this up or not throughout the next
Yo,
hours of this flight.
this is stressful. This is legitimately stressful.
That's amazing. He's like, no, this is truly not important. Look how quickly he folds, folks. Just so you know, if somebody came up to me and was like, hey, is this important? I would say yes. Yes, it is. He immediately just bent the knee to that guy.
Yeah, bent the knee to probably the most powerful people on the plane, the flight attendants, who can truly ruin your night/life if you cross them. So I do believe that you would start some sort of revolt because you weren't able to do.
I'm all about fair versus not fair. And if I paid $10 for Wi-Fi, I'm gonna do a full live stream show on there.
Yeah, that's what it's there for. Everyone should be live streaming. What the hell? He's still.
Okay, folks, we simply must start the show. This is fun for exactly 2 people, but we maybe it is important that we get this doggy going.
Spencer Griffin says this is the best the show's ever been.
It's true. That guy also does AI. So are we going to trust him?
You're right. That's probably an AI. That's ChatGPT response.
That is a ChatGPT response.
Eric, how have you been? We're just closed. We had Memorial Day weekend, the official kickoff of Not Quite Summer.
The official kickoff of Not Quite Summer has begun. I worked like a very busy little bee that knows how to shake a bunch of cocktails this weekend. The bars are reopening. 2 users are in the stream with audio only. Things are looking up. This is that situation. If you know a friend who's a bartender, they're suddenly very happy this weekend because people are coming back.
Yeah,
They're coming back. They're shaking off the winter sads and the spring.
Yeah, the summer freaks are back. It's tank top weather, and everyone wants to drink very heavy IPAs and fart starting at midnight.
Everyone wants to get the midnight farts going on, and the Aperols be spritzing, folks.
Yeah, it's very fun. Stevie in the comments, thanks for setting the precedent of vicious hatred of AI art.
That shit's fucked. No bueno.
Nice.
Get them.
Nice. I went upstate for Memorial Day weekend. Got to dive into a very cool lake. Continue to close my ear.
How are your ears? Yeah.
The bones grew just a little bit longer in my ear canals, so all is well in the world.
Wow, you had a good time. How do you travel upstate? You have a car?
I do have a car. Yes.
Holy shit! My God, this guy. Some people have it all, don't they? Stevie, I was in Vegas for 5 days. Came home on Monday. Stevie, did you gamble? Did you bet? Are you up or are you down? What happened? 5 days in Vegas, you have to have at least pulled one little big giant slot machine lever, right?
Eric Feurer, a gambler waiting for his game.
Eric, a notorious degenerate. I know my game.
But DraftKings football bets?
My game is $5 bets on parlays where 1 out of every 300 of them hits for $1,000.
Wow. Stevie, I'm neither. I don't gamble.
Stevie, you didn't gamble? Oh my goodness. Wow. Different strokes for different folks. What is up, Megan? What is up, Z-Core? Justin, have you ever been to Vegas?
Multiple times.
What do you play?
I like to roll some dice. I'll shoot some craps.
You shoot some craps. That's right. I need someone to teach me how to do craps. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't understand.
And I will say I'm one of those, like, I need a refresher. I need to stand next to someone who knows what they're doing for a little bit before I can truly step up. It's one of those games where you really got to look cool when you're doing it. You can't go up there and be like, duh, both dice? Do I roll both? Because you will get just hate eyes.
They're just like get this guy off.
You can walk up to a blackjack table and just stumble through that and go home penniless. Or roulette or any of that. But craps is a classy game.
You think so? You think it's a classy game?
Yeah.
I don't know. Whenever I see craps, it's always like 9 guys screaming. That doesn't feel like joy. Classy feels like poker, right? Nah, that's not classy. That's really degenerate, actually.
I've actually been getting into poker, so let's go with that.
Poker or blackjack? Poker.
I don't like blackjack, but I've been playing a regular poker game, and I got some moves. I just won last week.
That's huge. Well, you took all the other dads' money.
Yes, split the pot at the end of the night, but had a nice haul.
Yeah. That's fun. I like that. My personality, as you know, is this. I was like looking up games and I was like, blackjack. And there's like 3 weeks where I was like, I'm gonna learn how to count cards. I'm gonna learn how to
No,
bought a bunch of fucking decks of cards. It's not that hard. You
No.
just have to be smart. And I can't be smart. It's too hard to be smart.
It is hard, but really the best way to do that is to have what's called a team. I forget the actual term. It's like a card counting team where you have different people counting on other tables, and when the cards are getting hot for you for the table, they bring you over and you bet up big,
and you just
get out of there. Yeah.
And Spence in the chat says that's the plot of a movie called 21. I would have gotten that, Spence. I would have gotten that.
Nice.
Definitely.
That was pretty obvious.
Yeah.
It's about finally being able to order a drink in a bar.
I was about to say it's either about that or about Rumspringa.
Yeah. Nice. That's the Amish event where you get to run wild is at 18, and then Rumspringa is when you get to go drink rum. Drink Captain Morgan's at
Rumspringa is a little bit different. Rumspringa is when you and the boys go on an epic Bahama Mama run. It's pretty great.
Bahama Mama run. We got to do our Bahama Mama run.
You like Bahama Mamas? Are you a rum boy?
No, I don't. Rum's my least favorite.
Really?
Of all of them.
No.
I mean, I'll do a Mai Tai, but
you don't like tiki drinks? You're not a tiki drink man?
Not a huge tiki guy. So sweet.
Pina colada. You don't like pina colada?
It's fine. It's good. But I would choose many other things. I'm a bitter boy. I want to chase the darkness inside me by putting more in, you know?
Yeah, you want something to fight the demons with. That makes sense.
Megan down in Aussie, spiced rum and coffee, booze and caffeine, boys. See, Megan, it is the morning down there. And she says that she's a working stiff now. So you know that she's here for the ha-ha chuckles and added chortles, but she needs a little start to the day.
Wow.
And Scheuchler out here is quoting the Pina Colada song.
I've heard of it. Once or twice. I like pina coladas. Pina coladas are definitely I'm not just going to go to a bar and order one, though. That is definitely a drink where it's like, I'm at the Turks and Caicos. I'm at the worst all-inclusive resort you've ever been to, and I'm going to order a couple pina coladas.
The idea of going to a corner bar in Brooklyn, being like, I'll have a pina colada. That's the most audacious.
There's one in Cobble Hill. There's a tiki bar in Cobble Hill that's crazy. That Audrey Stanfield works there.
Yes. No, I'm dying to go. I've been there many times. I used to live over there. But man, that's a fun place to go, especially if and when she's working.
It's true. Stevie says, my bartender at the hotel gave me a Blue Lagoon. Justin, bartender, what's a Blue Lagoon?
It's probably something with gross, what's it called? Blue stuff.
Caracal? Is that what it's called?
Curacao.
Is that the blue stuff?
That's the blue stuff.
Yeah.
Named after an island where they drink gross stuff.
Oh, yes. I've never had one. Brooke Shields.
That's an interesting thing to just drop into the chat.
Blue curacao, vodka, and 4 parts lemonade. Oh.
4 parts lemonade. God, that's like a diabetes inspiring cocktail. Here's the thing. I think it's time to. Should we introduce our first character?
I think so, folks. You may not have noticed this because we were very subtle about it, but we were biding our time there for a little bit, and now our time has been bided, and it is time. I'm excited.
Joe Biden'd our time, and now
Joe Biden. You guys got sleepy. We got a cup of Joe for you, and we are ready to welcome out our first guest.
It's super exciting to do this. Eric, why don't you introduce?
Well, I'm excited and I'm interested because I'm not sure. There's a lot. This could pull in a lot of different directions. It could pull in the direction of a insect that we all love to hate. It could pull in the direction of a dating app that we all hate to love. Let's.
Wow.
I am so excited for this first character. Let's welcome out a lady at the Bumble Ball.
Yeah.
schön, schönes Mädchen. Komm.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Bumble Ball. Meet amongst the top's most eligible singles all in one app. I mean, fancy house party.
Oh, Meredith, swiping through a sea of eligible bachelors at the Bumble Ball is such hard work. Now remember, we're here for one thing. We're here to find true love. Did you honestly love? I mean, sure, yes. I suppose it helps, but you're forgetting the most important part. We're here to find someone to fork up half the rent. For this, universally acknowledged that love is hard, but splitting rent makes it a hell of a lot easier. Why don't we just get a roommate? Darling, you can't afford a place big enough with a spare corner to fit in a second bed. You can't even afford a spare corner, to be honest. Even if you did, it would only be suitable for the raccoon that lives in your trash can. And even then, the raccoon would find the trash can to be palatial compared to whatever you have. Let's keep looking. And don't even think about moving in with your parents. You might as well be splitting rent with the raccoon. Oh, what do we have here? We have Mr. Ash. He's 1 in 30, so around our age. He does look quite different from his oil painting, but that is part of the Bumble Ball. It's giving more 511 square feet rather than 600 square feet, if you know what I mean. But you know what? Does he look like he can cover $2,000 of my $4,000 studio apartment rent? Yes? Well, I shall send him a direct message. Oh my God, swipe away, swipe away. He says he's looking for something serious and yet only wants to move in together after a whole year of living separately. A whole year. Exactly, complete time waster. What a cad! Looking. Oh, look, Meredith, there's your Dr. Rob. Quick, grab this peach and eggplant. And then come hither look from across the room. Oof, darling, that's not going to convince him to co-sign a lease with you. Although, it looks like he's ignoring you or something. Oh, I see. He's ghosted you. By which I mean, he died and turned into a ghost. Oh, look, his ghost is looking over the pile of letters you've sent him that he's never read. Oh, wait, no, he's throwing those letters into the fireplace. Wait, he's getting ghost married with someone. Oh, someone with bigger assets. She owns a condo and you never will. Tough luck, girlie. I know you had your heart set out for him, but unfortunately he can't afford to split rent with you on account of all that medical school debt. The doctors have it hard these days. Let's keep looking. Oh, okay. We have someone promising. Mr. Brandon, 8 and 20. Oh my God. He's a suburban homeowner in Central Jersey. That's right, Meredith. He's landed gentry with a country estate. Think of the backyard. You can have the tea parties, the poodles. The grass you have to constantly cut. Sure, 90% of the time you'll be spent riding a carriage, because to see anything and anyone, you have to be in a carriage. But by God, at least you have a house. What do you mean he's not your type? Sure, you have stuff in common. You you both like long walks, reading, and breathing. Oh, come on, Meredith. You love breathing. Really? That's still a no? You are almost 30. You have less than $50 underneath your mattress. You have zero prospects. And don't think you're rich either, because that $50 couldn't even help you afford rent to split a trash can with a raccoon. Oh, cry. Don't cry. Oh goodness. Maybe I did take things a little too far. You're right. The fact that a solution to stark economic realities is to put romantic partnerships on some sort of fucked up timeline is super fucked. You know what? Let us leave this place. I'm out of swipes here anyway. Hold on. Meredith, it looks like we've been invited to the after party. We've been invited to the Hinge hullabaloo.
Yeah. All right, Taica, how are you?
I'm great.
Good. So good to see you. I
Yay.
haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah, same. Yeah.
Yes. Loving this outfit. Looking
Yes,
good.
the
Thank you.
fan work alone is stunning.
Yes, of course. I'm afraid of getting one of those fans because all I would do all day is like fucking wow. That was so fun.
Honestly, I think I wrote this just specifically. I wanted to do like fancy fan work.
Feels pretty good. Yeah, it feels pretty good. You're like, let me send them a direct message thing was so funny.
Yeah, that's so good.
I love that so much. And it is true. It is a funny aspect of this city that so much of dating is like, how fast can we move in together? Because I know this might not work, but for about 6 months, it's going to make a lot of sense.
Yeah, I'm like based in Toronto, and it's like becoming as bad as like the New York rental market. But yeah, we're not quite used to it. But it's a lot of people are having conversations, and a lot of people are having breakups right now. So which is fascinating. People are made
It is what it is. The hope is that you can save enough money in the time that you've decided to move in with someone that is unequivocally not right for you, that it outweighs the big move that has to happen later. And
absolutely.
If you got a net positive at the end of the day, that's a win. That's a win.
I mean, I don't know. You have to go to therapy. It might like
There's some expenses. There's some expensive.
Therapy? Yeah, right. No thanks.
Wow. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep moving in with strangers, hoping it works out.
I'm gonna do the intelligent thing. Wow, that's so funny. What is the scene in Toronto like right now? What are the vibes?
Well, vibes for sure. Things
there
are
vibes.
You vibes.
Don't describe them. They're just our vibes.
Yeah. I mean, it's like the fact that a lot of shows go to Toronto to pretend that it's New York. So it's like trying to be New York, but I don't think it's as nearly as big. It's like a video game size of like what New York would be.
That's a great way to describe it. Where it's like you think it's huge and then you can't go in. You can't.
Yeah, no. There's boundaries.
Yeah. You walk off the edge and you get deposited back.
You get respawned into a previous Exactly.
That is really, really funny. That's fun though. It's got to be fun. I've only been to Toronto a couple times, but I've always had a good time there.
It's a great city. Let me ask you about the fan. Not to obsess about the fan work, but where did you practice that? Have you just been a fan person? What's happening?
No, for some reason I think I used to watch a lot of historical British comedies, and like they were just like women just doing fabulous fan work.
And you were like, that's me. I'm that.
Yeah. And of course Bridgerton opened the doors.
That's it. Silenced fan workers suddenly were able to.
Yes, more diverse representation.
Yes. The fan workers union was on strike for several years, and they got all they wanted and more. Every swipe they get a residue.
They didn't quite get the AI clause though, so that's still gonna.
Honestly, Spencer Griffin is in the private chat right now, furiously typing in commands for some type of fan creature. Can't wait.
Yeah. It was hard to tell whether your fan was a hat or a mask for a lot of that. So that's another thing that we should.
So, Taica, fans of the show will know that Justin is always putting things on his face and calling it either a hat or a mask. So just for everybody, would you say that fan is as far as a prop for your character, is that a hat or a mask?
I mean, I was using it as a hat at some point, so I
That's
think
true.
That's
was
right.
doing double
And it's not,
duty.
sometimes you had it underneath though.
Yeah. So it's a fan hat. It's
It's
both.
a hat. That's it, folks.
So,
It's a hat.
definitive hat.
It's a hat. Wow. How about it, Justin? Again, I don't want to precede my character too much, but you're gonna have a tough time telling me if mine's a hat or a mask.
Fan hat or mask. Now
I don't
we're
know.
adding some
Could be.
dimension.
Yeah. Fun. Tika, what do you have coming up? What are you excited about? You got any shows coming up?
Yes. So I've been DIYing theater school after like stopping. I went to medical school, dropped out of it. It's a whole thing, had a crisis. Started improv, started clowning last year, and then started also sketch comedy. So this is the journey that I'm on. But
Yes.
in Toronto, we have the Toronto Fringe Festival. It's kind of like the Edinburgh Fringe, and you kind of get through lottery. So I literally found out like 3 weeks ago that one of my friends dropped out, so she gave me her spot. And so it won't be on the printed program. But yeah, so I'm doing a solo clown show based on a drag king character that's like a parody of like brown uncle tech workers, called one Santosh to Ghost. Tosh finds his groove. But he's a secondhand Tesla owner. He's an Elon Musk influencer, and he's a freelance thought leader. So like,
This is
Wow. Freelance thought leader is a great term to start.
folks. Run, don't walk to your nearest freelance thought leader. Oh my goodness, that sounds so fun. That sounds
very
amazing.
fun.
Have a drink, Justin. That sounds incredible. I really, I wish that I could see that. What day is it?
It's it's like the first 2 weeks of July. So it's like 8 weeks. So if you know people in Toronto, please come because again, I need promo. So
I mean, it sounds like it's gonna be awesome. Is it gonna be live streamed? Is there a live streaming option, do you think?
we could look into it. That's possible.
Take a look.
Keep us
Yeah,
posted.
take a look and
Send
let
us
us
a
know.
message, and we'll pop it on the old promo.
Yeah.
Great. Well, Tika, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for showing us your impressive fan work. We really appreciate you. Thank you for the
Truly.
update on the state of the scene in Toronto. Yeah, we'll see you soon.
Yep,
See you soon,
thanks.
Tika.
So good. That was really, really fun.
Hat. Great to know.
Spencer, in the private chat, I have a picture of freelance thought leader. I bet you do. I bet you do. I bet you do.
Let's see what we got. It seems to be aggravating Eric in a perhaps dangerous way. But here we go.
Oh, yeah, right. Funny.
This feels like this feels Eric adjacent.
This feels like he typed in Bellsuit guy and then changed the title to freelance thought leader afterwards.
Do you feel you have a conspiracy theory against Spencer right now?
Spence, tell me I'm wrong. Tell me that was freelance thought leader. Tell me what the prompt was for that. And be honest. Don't lie. Oh, that's a pina colada. Is that a pina colada or is that a...
It says Justin Tyler at a bar.
Is that a pina colada? Hello. Yummy. Wow, look at that guy.
That's the right amount of vein I want on my body.
That's really nice. Those hands are, let me say, like, I know that I think the right amount of fingers are present, but it's still very scary.
Yeah, that's terrifying. We're in a worrisome time. That Spencer's just whipping these out.
Jorge says, just want to clarify, I folded to my fellow roommate who had to pee. I told you. I knew it.
No, they're making him, the air marshal's making him write that because he's in air jail.
He says, I just want to say that I'm happy and I'm fine.
Yeah, I don't know. I think air jail, they just make you write on the outside of the plane. It's not great.
Yeah. Sounds good to me.
Robert Richmond in the comments has a great air note. How long did it take for them to get back, Jorge? That's how you can tell if they did a pee or a poop.
But sometimes people go back there and they just need a moment, you know?
Oh, yeah? You go into the bathroom and just lay down for a little bit?
Sometimes I just lay down a little bit.
Wow, you're the worst. That's the worst thing.
No, at the in the airport, on the airplane, it's called going egg mode because you can't really lay down. So you can I go egg mode a little bit. You kind of curl up a little bit.
Yeah, no, I'm familiar. When I'm on a flight, I keep my body at permanent exhaustion.
Mm-hmm.
Always.
Mm-hmm.
So when I'm on a flight, I just cross my arms like this and I go to sleep.
Do you really? You're able to just fall asleep?
Yeah.
You must maybe swimming in the lake gave you some extra bones in your neck to let you be able to sleep on a flight. Because my head, like, I cannot get in a position that's good. But I like pee before I get on the plane, and it doesn't matter how long it is. I'm not gonna pee. I'm not gonna get up and use the bathroom. I'm there.
Wow.
I'm actually the perfect seatmate.
Oh, wow. That's amazing. Yeah, I don't also go to the bathroom. I think it's a horrible thing to go to the bathroom.
It's humiliating.
Yeah.
It's so embarrassing. To
Robert
have
Richmond,
to
yeah, I
pee while you're on
do.
the flight.
I know. It's like control your body. Yeah, I do be going back there and just fart a bunch, but I got IBS, so it's more like a well, we tried type of situation.
This feels like a perfect segue into a Venmo situation.
Our favorite segment on the show is called it's where if you donate to our business Venmo, throw us some cash. It's what keeps Jorge in the air for us, always flying the friendly skies. We'll take that. We'll pay Jorge the money that he's due, and in the meantime, we will any comment that you put on your Venmo. There's the business Venmo right there at Characters Welcome. We will read. Give us some case. We will read aloud your comment on the air in a little segment that we're calling Jeer Gyrie.
Is Jorge there or gone?
Jorge not in the building. No, he's okay. He should be. It's safer this way. Here it is. Jeer Gyrie. Jeer Gyrie. Whenever I need a quick rush of dopamine, I fantasize about going back in time and finding the guy who keyed the term British Empire and hunting him for sport.
Wow.
Very international take.
Very specific. And of course, that is from Robin Richmond. I'm assuming Robin Richmond. Thank you so much for your knowledge. Justin, if you could go back in time and only do one thing. Actually, let me ask you a question real quick. If you could go back and just go back and be a 10-year-old baby right now.
10-year-old baby.
10-year-old baby, and you're going back in time, and you've got a general knowledge of all the stuff that you know right now, or have a cool $5 million deposited in your bank account today. Which of those two options would you choose?
I guess I would choose the current day $5 million.
You don't have to say that because you have kids and like blah blah blah. I love
here's my justification. The kids are part of it. I feel pretty happy with a lot of my life choices, so I don't need to go back and do it different. So I would just take the money now to go forward.
Is that what it's like? Is that what it's like to be well-adjusted and happy?
I guess.
I would have taken it. I would have taken it without the or $5 million. I just would have done the first one,
without even hearing the end of the genius.
Yeah,
sentence.
I would have been like, good, but make me 10.
Make me 10, but just you go back and do it again.
But I'd make every choice the same.
Yeah,
I just want a victory lap.
Yeah, no, I hear you. Speaking of victory laps, let's move on with our second segment. Which is another frequent donator. Zcor Zeppelin has hit us with another of our favorite stoner thoughts. Wow, stoner. Zcor presents. There it is. Yes, that's good. My new dog Earl has some anxiety issues as well as some excitement issues. Well, now he also is on doggy marijuana.
Oh, cute. We had a dog like that. I had a dog like that growing up that took doggy, doggy diazepam or something like that. I don't know. He was depressed.
What do you think they do different to the doggy diazepam? Just use worse chicken in it?
Let me tell you, it's the same. Yeah, it's the same
as regular, but just.
Let me tell you how chicken. I know it's generally the same because when I used to get like sick a lot growing up, I had bronchitis and shit like that, and I got pneumonia one time. And my mom was a vet tech. That's like the nurse of the vet world. Underpaid, underappreciated. Probably has to put down more dogs than the vet does. So I don't know. But instead of going,
passing off that dog killing stuff.
They'd be like, someone's got to do it.
Would you mind?
Yeah. But she'd be like, I know you're sick and I know you need antibiotics. She's like, we're getting the dog antibiotics. She's like, fuck that. We're not taking you to the doctor again. So she would get me the dog antibiotics, which works just as well as people antibiotics.
Yeah.
Except they were gravy. They were coated in a nice gravy sheen.
Which honestly, I know you prefer, and I would love that as well.
It's great. It was great. She did have to put it in she had to roll it up in cheese so that I didn't know. It was
Push it down your
That was
throat with a
definitely
pencil
yeah.
eraser.
And I eat it so fast before I even
No!
know what's going on.
No.
But yeah, I think that shit's all the same. I'm assuming.
I got bad news, Eric. Jorge and Spencer are conspiring against you. Jorge, can we see what Eric looked like at 10? So there's trouble brewed for you, I'm sure.
Jorge,
Spencer,
you're feeding the machine. You're falling right into the trap. Spencer says, I have a picture of Eric on a plane too, actually.
Great.
You don't have
Looking
any
forward to
pictures,
those.
Spencer, let me be clear. You have 0 pictures.
We also weirdly we have a comment from a donation and comment from someone named Spencer Griffin. This isn't a jeer gyry. This is my honest opinion. Love the AI art. Keep it up.
And let me guess.
People seem to be liking it.
Let me guess. Really shelled out, huh? How much?
Yeah. He donated a lot of AI dollars. He did a NVIDIA chip investment. It's just straight up NVIDIA stock. So
wow, that's good.
Stuff.
That's good. That's good. I love it. Zcor says, if medicine tastes like gravy, I'd take them more. Zcor, that seems like your stoner thought for next week. It really feels like
hold that stoner thought.
Yeah. All right,
Justin,
do you think
Spencer has something? We should. There's Eric on a plane.
Wow, this is so. The art is so like, and I'm not just saying this because I was shitting on art in general. It makes me almost like, it makes me sick to my stomach when I look at AI art. You could tell it's AI art immediately, and it makes me like,
of course,
uneasy. It makes me like sick.
Yeah.
I look at it and I'm like, this is like, I don't know what it is. I don't know what kind of, I really do think it's like a primal, like our brains
from
are
an unnatural. What's from an unnatural?
Yes.
Most of our perspective is particularly human, and AI is like, no, I'll do it from here, like this one.
Like that doesn't look as bad. That looks like a bad Photoshop job, which is like, okay, that's fine. But some of the AI art, it's like a part of my brain that's been trained since I was like a Neanderthal to recognize when something's not right is like triggered.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I get like clammy when I look at it. It's very weird.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Yeah, that's the nature of it. But yes, I do think it's a great time to keep the show going forward.
Let's do it. I'm excited for this next character. We were talking drinks. We were talking blue carousel earlier.
Carousel.
Any drink that sounds like kerosene, probably don't drink it.
Blue kerosene, yum.
Blue kerosene.
Yeah. Great take.
So I am excited for it, although I do not like this drink. Not a fan of this drink. I don't like it.
What?
I'm like a savory dude too. I am here, big yellow Justin. Take a big drink of whatever that is. Mystery liquid. What is that?
White wine.
Ooh, white wine out of a whiskey glass. Look at you.
Oh man, I'm a fucking country song, right? Right there. White wine out of a whiskey glass.
Slapping anybody's damn ass. I don't care. I'm a little bit country. I'm a little bit crass.
Is that AI? Hey man, is that AI? Because that's awesome. That's really good.
It's good. The only, I know we have to move on, but the only thing in AI that does make me laugh are some of those AI generated songs are so funny. I don't know if you've seen them before, Justin. They are so funny. Holy shit.
It's crazy. You hate AI art. You were shitting on it so hard. And you're like, I love AI songs. An even more crass area of theft for AI to be engaging in.
It's even worse. It's actually even worse. And it's like, it's really fucked up. And it is. Really
it's more direct thievery, I would argue. But
it definitely is. All is thievery, but all is well. Let us welcome our next guest. Please welcome the Loaded Bloody Mary. Ew.
Woo! Hey there, I'm Dante, the bar chef here at Bar Bangarang. Thanks for coming out to our open mic karaoke brunch. And don't you worry, I will be doing Don't Stop Believing again shortly. I heard you had a couple questions about our signature loaded Bloody Mary. I'll walk you through it. It's pretty simple, actually. We start with a basic top shelf vodka infused with ghost pepper, ghost busted pepper, and a handful of pterodactyl tea. Then we hit it with some tomato juice, clamato juice, and demi lovato juice. It goes through a handful of fresh horseradish made from actual horses. This one is shaved tableside off of Seabiscuit's actual hoof. Precious commodity, right? Pretty simple, though, when you think about it. Then we do a super basic salt rim composed of sugar, salt, cocaine, a strand of Marilyn Monroe's hair, and a smattering of street pills. Street pills, as you know, are the random loose pills that people drop on the street. I collect them on weekdays. But then we get even simpler with our garnish. It's just a single piece of celery, deep fried, and filled with caviar stolen from Vladimir Putin's crisper drawer by a spy who was killed in the act. Haunted. Then we got a piece of bacon made from the pig in the movie Babe. Don't be upset. He was cute in the movie, but off camera, he was a real prick. And of course, we top it off with a cube of cheese made from the breast milk of a hyperlactating Park Slope mom. It tastes like Xanax and Lululemon pants. Then we get back to basics by adding a hamburger slider, a buffalo chicken wing, and the entire 12-course tasting menu from 11 Madison Park in Manhattan. Now, on top of that, we drop a quail egg, a dolphin testicle, and a VHS tape of the original Dune. And we're just getting started with how simple and basic this signature loaded Bloody Mary can be. Because next we throw on a mozzarella stick, a vial of your childhood tears, and a 2009 Ford Explorer. And finally, we top it all off with the ultimate garnish. Another signature loaded Bloody Mary. I'll walk you through it. It's pretty simple, actually. We start with a basic top shelf vodka infused with ghost pepper, ghost busted pepper, and a handful of pterodactyl tea. Then we hit it with tomato juice, clamato juice, and demi lovato juice. What's that? Stop. Stop, please. You heard the first time I shouted this nonsense? Okay, then. Well, enjoy your loaded Bloody Marys. Each sip is 10,000 calories. And now back to the karaoke. Just a small town girl living in a lonely world.
Justin Tyler, everybody. Almost, you nearly got that song right at the end. I was like, he can sing, and then he fucked it up pretty bad.
Yeah, I can't sing, and I like that I'm slowly getting a little bit more singing in each week.
You are definitely like you're slow releasing singing, which is nice. I really like this comment from Kobold Sushi, just getting right to the point. I would rather drink a loaded gun.
Jesus Christ. That's hilarious. I guess not a Bloody Mary fan, much like you, Eric Feurer.
It's true. Justin, hat or mask?
That was 2 hats.
Yeah, 2 hats. Really, hats.
Glasses are a nose for the a hat for the nose.
A hat for the nose. It is definitely a nose hat, yes, but it's also a. It's not a mask.
No, because you can see through it.
You can't see through masks. That's your.
Sometimes, like you can't see through.
Almost all masks can see through.
No, but the performer can, but you can't see through them. You can see through the glasses, so it's.
So it's a hat.
Yeah.
Can you see through this hat?
Not all hats are see through, but that mask is because you can see through it, so it's not a mask. This is very obvious. I've laid this out to you many times and will continue to in my upcoming book, Hat or Mask.
Hat or Mask?
Give it up to Robin Richmond. Shout out Street Pills. Street Pills is one of my favorite things. That's something I've said, like a joke I make constantly. I think Street Pills are a very funny drug to be into.
Street Pills?
It's like gambling meets drugs.
It is. It is the gambling of drugs. It's like, let's see what the night brings us.
Justin did a music piece. Oh my God, we almost got a musical character.
Almost, but we didn't. We did. It was really, you're like, just a small town girl. I was like, he's got it. And then you were like, I don't know what that second song
Living in a lonely. I'm bad.
That's
I'm bad
also not that bad.
I can't hear notes. I don't know.
What is that about? It's very interesting because you're so like it. In particular, it's interesting to me about you because you are like creative and artistic. So why is there this one thing that you can't like? Do you have rhythm?
I think so. And honestly, like I can mimic like notes and stuff, but I just can't. My brain is not built for music somehow.
That's crazy. I bet I can fix you. I can fix you.
Brian Kelly, he's just a key off.
Hey, Brian Kelly, how are you? He is just a key off. It's crazy. Spencer in the private chat says, you guys are holding your head in the same way. Stop tilting your right shoulder. Make me. Haven't you ever noticed when you're in love with someone, you mimic them? You try to kind of like.
I mean, is it not clear we're dressing alike and doing the same head tilt? What if, if we could kiss rectangle, we would be, guys.
Good job.
Robin Richmond, are you locally tone deaf? I don't know what that means. I'm tone deaf in a local area, if that's what you mean.
It's true. Local tone deaf dads are looking to meet up in your area. Oh boy, it's just really interesting to me. I love y'all's bro love. Matthew Vincent. Look, as soon as we start talking about how we love each other and we start smooching on camera, everyone's coming out. Everyone's coming out. Brian Keller's everyone's coming out of the woodworks. Is like, kiss. It's crazy. It's like, okay.
Michael says, thanks for being consistent.
Robin, okay, that hot. Hot local tone deaf dads in your area are looking to ruin songs.
The karaoke night. Invite them to your karaoke nights. That's a pop-up on every porno website right now.
Please. Sure is. What do you say we welcome out our very next guest, Justin?
Super psyched. Yes. I think great idea. Great idea for this next guest. This is good because it's timely. That's the way I think things are good. You know, things that are timely are always better, you know?
Yes, I agree with that. When things are not timely, I think to myself, well, that's not on time. Tell that to the sketch team I'm directing, who's about to put up a Christmas sketch in 2 weeks.
Wow, you're so mad.
It's a good one. It's a good sketch, but it did not get the dad seal of approval because it's not Christmas.
Tone deaf dad is tone deaf mad. Let's welcome out our next performer. Very excited to have him here. Please welcome to the Rectangles, Hot World Summer.
Schönes Mädchen, komm doch mal rüber. Schönes Mädchen, lass mich nie wieder. Komm schon, schönes Mädchen, komm doch mal her.
Another beautiful day in New York City, the world. It's me, your window AC unit. It's the first day of summer after a long winter, and the first summer after like 60 years of ignoring climate science. So yeah, I think this is going to be the hottest summer yet. Oh yeah, I can feel it deep in the bones of those dead baby pigeons inside me, you know? Man, the only thing hotter this summer than my exhaust port are those sexy, skinny polar bears in the North Pole. Looking good, guys. Don't know what changed. I'm assuming it was Ozempic. So, yeah, I think it's safe to say we're about to have ourselves a hot world summer. All right. Every June, I'm dragged out of the closet. Happy Pride. And I am DTF. That is dripping tons of Freon. I am like so wet right now. I'm juicing on the fire escape, across the carpet, onto that copy of Al Gore's Inconvenient Truth that you didn't read, but you've been using to balance me on the windowsill with. So yeah, this summer's going to be different. All right. There's something in the air, you know? It's like I'm finally seeing the city through on-fire tinted glasses. Plus, I finally turned 18, so according to the EPA, I'm officially illegal, baby. Right. You know me. I don't have a filter. You didn't know how to clean it, so you threw it away. Yeah, I'm getting on all the apps this summer. Tinder, Grindr, Weather. Weather's great. Oh, yeah. You've been on Weather? Yeah, it matches you up with a 5-day forecast based on how much you let 4 rich people fuck your grandchildren in the ass. And let me tell you, we're getting some hits. That's normal. Hot World Summer. And it's like everyone's turning me on, you know? You, your roommate, that's it. Those are the 2 people that I know exist. And if what I'm seeing on the news is accurate, I'm about to get fingered. A lot. All right. But I'm not going to get tied down this summer. Literally, you put me in the window so fast. I'm probably going to fall out and kill someone. But that's what hot summer's all about, baby. Oh, in a minute, I'm going to need a monumental climate crisis to cover up. Feeling fussy, little dusty, musty, crusty, trying to fix things. We done fucked up. Yeah, that's Lizzo. She did Ozempic too. I'm going to do it right this summer, not like last year. Not like last year when I went a little too hard with my besties and we blacked out an entire city block, or when I didn't use protection and I got eggs from that pigeon. Oh, man, my crevice was so itchy. Oh, man. Hey, look, there's a bunch of construction workers under me. I know it's wrong, but I'm going to cold call them. Hey, boys, is it hot out there? Are we all going to be dead in like 5 years? Hot World Summer.
Yeah. Eric Feurer bringing us a daunting and terrifying look at the very near future present.
Look at this. This definitely, I don't know if you remember, I did this character last year and I was going to do it tonight and I was 3 minutes late tonight because I thought I had the costume and I didn't. So I made this in about 6 minutes.
What? That's so good.
I made it.
Let me say this. I think that's better.
You like this one better?
I do. Yeah.
Yeah. I made it extremely fast, but it is also literally like it's nothing.
Garbage.
It is completely broken already. But if I did actually want to do it as a character, maybe I would do this helmet. It's kind of fun.
No, I believe that's called a mind cage.
I have stepped in. Well, I was going to ask you, Justin, hat or mask, and your answer is mind cage.
That's a mind cage.
That's a mind cage. I've stepped into the mind cage of this character. And I like that every year I do this character, we get a little bit more. Like this year, I was like, I'm going to say Ozempic 2 times. Because every year we add some new stuff,
Yeah, no, it's good. I liked it. It felt more topical.
There you go. Maybe I'll let this guy sit right here.
Robin Richmond, step into your mind cage. Definitely do that. And Cobalt says, our appliances have been warning us for years, but they can only speak Furian.
Oh, I like that. That's good. Freon. Freon.
Yeah, Furian. Interesting. What a place of honor for air conditioner to live.
Yeah, that's a good spot. I'm gonna let that bad boy sit there for a sec. Even this, I didn't have real googly eyes. It's insane what I did. I don't know if I can even show you, but it's like these little plastic balls where like you get like toys out of, you know what I mean? Where you like for 50 cents, you like roll it. And then I just put I put like a tissue inside of it to make it look like an eyeball.
That's like literally this is like a quick fire challenge on Top Chef, except for making it.
It definitely happened very fast. It all happened so damn.
It's cool. We have some interesting comments here. Any cool AI images based on that piece, and also the banter. That's funny. He follows up. It feels like people really dig in the AI, especially when it's topical.
Oh, Spencer. Oh,
let me see what we got here.
Yo, that guy's neck is so fucked up. That is the most fucked up neck I've ever seen in my life.
I will say that you got the Eric tan pretty well.
It is. I'm already working on it. I'm already working on just my neck. Wow.
And that's definitely me on the left.
That's certainly you. Man, I don't like this at all. Fun. All right, we just got a message in private.
Sorry, 1 second. Eric, legitimately that costume is fucking incredible.
Yeah.
Pretty quick.
The fact that Justin can't sing but is an actor, and the fact that you can do that and also can't have a credit card blows my mind.
I contain multitudes, but that's where
we both do.
All the parts of my brain.
I have to use AI to do anything. You can create a fucking helmet in 4 minutes.
Yeah, but if only like that was the prompt, If only it was like, thank God Eric can do that. You know what I mean?
What do you mean?
What do I do? What do I do with that? What happens with that ability?
Just having a skill is often enough,
Sometimes it's just nice to be able to do something. That's true. You're right.
Because here's the thing: a lot of times, like a Swiss Army knife, you're not always using the magnifying glass, but then you need it.
And I will say, it is also I did that in like 6 minutes, and I also had a lot of fun. It's fun. It
Yeah.
scratches a weird part of your brain where you're like,
Hell
especially
yeah.
when you're on a timeline like that, where it makes you invent things. Like putting tissues inside those things is like, I wouldn't have done that if I had 2 weeks to make that thing.
100%. And I mean, that's the whole, not to get too into it, but like, that's the whole reason why I got into doing improv to start with, is like the creation in the moment is always going to be more interesting because there are restrictions.
And you
again,
literally
you
have
ha-
to say something.
you have to do it. And to live up to the AI image of me you just saw, that's what in Shakespeare's time, he had so many restrictions. And that's the art that has defined the last like 500 years. They didn't have full scripts. They had no time to rehearse. So they had to like, every actor just had their own lines on their little role. They had to like sort of make it up in the moment. And it's the most enduring art of all time.
That's
I
crazy.
lost you at Shakespeare, but the
You lost me, or I lost you?
Shakespeare.
But
But
you said Shakespeare, I was like, wow.
He's like, I'll have AI do it.
You should offer this as a service, Eric, of like last minute props.
Last minute props.
This is a
I
way
don't
to
know. No, it's not. Was he gonna wait backstage at the theater and be
because teaching character classes was a good idea?
None of it's a good idea.
It was until it was. It's true. It could be fun to do it could be fun to do a show where it's like a bunch of junk on stage and you got to like make a mech character of some sort. That could be fun.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, that is living in the moment. That's something. I mean, that's something we could do on this. We could do a challenge type thing on here, and you and I
like
both
that.
have like 2 minutes to go do something.
We have a weird little workshop, but like I do think it's good to be. It's sometimes difficult where it's like so open-ended, where it's like, here's your stuff, good luck. But if it's like both of us need to make a robot, and you got 5 fucking minutes, make a robot. You know, like having like a specific thing, I think is helpful.
Oh, definitely.
Didn't Hartney do that once? Didn't he write a character during a show?
Yeah, because he showed up to the show and somebody else was doing a similar character as him. So he took a prompt from somebody back and then went backstage and wrote it. Pretty cool.
Yeah,
I miss him.
Yeah, what happened to that guy?
He's a dental hygienist in Buffalo now.
Oh wow,
Good money in that.
Life changes,
Finally,
life moves fast.
Yeah, that the competition version of Characters Welcome is very fun, and you guys should totally do that.
We should just do that one night on here and see what we think.
That's a good idea. I think that's fun. I think both of us have enough weird stuff in the walking around here that we could find some good stuff.
Yeah. Well, I remember one time when I was playing, I was on vacation doing the show, and I had to I was going to do a shell, and the little contraption I built broke. So I literally just held the shell on my forehead.
I mean, we do have to agree that we can't do fuck you like that. If we like have to create something.
I'm sorry, I will not agree to that. And Eric, let me just say, there's literally lightning striking behind you.
It's nasty over here. Is it nasty where you're at? Because it's gross in Bay Ridge. It's scary.
I have nothing yet. I hope it gets here because I love a thunderstorm.
It's just lightning and thunder. Lightning and the thunder. It just happened. And now you can see my beautiful desk. Wow. Look at me go.
That's really nice. I like you change angles. Robin Richmond with the burn we've all been waiting for. AI, more like, hey, I think we're good on the AI.
Yeah, everybody says, Stevie's like, this stuff sucks. Brian says, I don't like this anymore. Yeah. The AI was fun, but
suddenly we're in a show where we can like not like things and like voice that. All right, see you in the comments section.
Wow. We've given our most vitriolic commenter on camera privileges somehow. So I don't know this maybe.
I just love that Justin doesn't know how to turn off this feature that people can.
Of course, I know how to turn it off, but I'm giving you a wide berth because you're our AI ambassador. You speak to the machines. Ted Sarandos, someone mentioned this in the comments, was like, AI's not going to take your job. Who's going to take your job? The guy who knows how to use AI. And I was like, fuck off, Netflix.
Gross. No thanks.
He said that.
It truly is awful. It's an awful thing, but I do think it's important to like understand it a little bit because otherwise we sound so fucking old. It's like people 40 years older than us were like, Photoshop is stupid. That doesn't make sense. The printing press is dumb. It destroys jobs. Like, we just have to like understand it, I think.
Because it's not going anywhere. Is that what you're saying?
I mean, this is actually a shot from the front lines. Hold on.
What does
Can you
that
see
mean?
that?
Is this AI? Is this AI, Spence? I don't want to see it if it's AI. No, get it off. We don't want it. Everyone says they don't want it. No, thank you. We're good.
Spencer's been AI the whole time, just so you know.
It's good.
Zikor
I
Zeppelin,
will say,
thundering and lightning
although,
on stand up.
it's like a tough. This is not a 1-to-1, but there is really fun old videos of when people started to be required to wear seatbelts. Have you ever seen any of those old like news when people said they had to wear seatbelts and they were like losing their minds?
Yeah.
They're like so pissed off.
Well, it became like a civil rights quote unquote fight for a lot of people who are just very mad about it.
Whatever.
And it is crazy to think about that.
Unbelievable. I think, folks, we have 2 pieces of news for you. One of them is very sad. The other one is, unfortunately, God, I always forget this word every time it's my turn to say this.
Unreproachable.
Non-reproachable, non-negotiable, social gauchable, tight-tantic. It is that we have some tight-tantic news, everybody. And that is that we are down to our very final character of the night. Isn't that just the saddest thing in the world? We were having
it's a
fun.
heartbreaker.
We had a good time, and then everyone got sick of the good time we were having, and they said that it's actually a bad time. And so we really came full circle. New item number 1: no more AI. Good. Yes, that's good.
News item.
But yeah, so that just
wait, sorry, just to bring all of our comments together from the show, Jorge. So I'm about to fly into thunder and lightning. Hey, bad news about the weather.
Jorge, I have bad news. In about 3 hours, you're going to experience what I'm experiencing. Actually, I don't know what state Jorge is flying over currently.
I think he's close to New York at this point. I mean, he can tell us in the comments, but
I don't drink on like New York to LA flights. I've never done that before. I've only had drinks on because you have to pay for them, right?
Yeah, but the best thing to do is to have 2, but no more than 2 drinks in the airport bar. And
well, yeah, you can't have more than 2 because it's like $40.
Yeah, expensive. I just mean like if you get like drunk, then it's a bad situation. Once I was in New Zealand flying to Tokyo, and it was a full 24 hours in transit, and my flight was at 6 a.m. So I stayed up all night with these random people that I was staying in this hostel with, and went to the airport, and I was like, I don't need to sleep. I'll sleep on the plane. And I've never felt worse in my life. I just passed out face down on the tray table. They didn't even make me put it up.
They were like, this guy is in trouble, dude.
This guy's a menace.
So like it'd be worse to wake him up. That's crazy. Because on our flight to Tokyo, the booze was free.
Yeah. Well, international flights, they still do a lot of that stuff. It's just
that was
crazy. Good old America.
And they did not care. You could literally, it got to a point where we were on this flight where you could literally be like, can I have 2 beers, please? And they're like, yep. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Here you go.
I was on a flight from London to Chennai in southeastern India. And this businessman was like, watch this. And he got some like private stock bottle of wine from the flight attendant. And he sat there and like drank shared it with me, but he drank most of it.
Oh my God. Imagine.
He handed him a bottle of wine.
That's insane. Because normally when you ask for wine, they give you like, it's literally the shape of your finger of
yeah.
You're like, what the fuck is this? That's crazy. Okay. Hoping that our boy is ready. Let me ask.
Yes. Oh, yes. So we have our final guest, and we're just vamping lightly to get him on the rectangles. But while we have a sec, Spencer says, Jorge, if your plane goes down, make sure you shout out the business venue in your last thoughts. We will read them aloud.
That's great. Brian, craziest flight I've ever been on was Boston to LA that got rerouted into New York.
Oof, bummer.
Oh, man.
So Boston to LA, that's a hell of a flight.
Talk about 2 steps forward, 100 steps back. Not good. Okay, great. Our next character is not just a character; it is a performer who's going to be doing a couple characters.
I love it.
Let us welcome him out to the rectangles. Please welcome, doing a character set, Dejan Tesfageorgis.
Yeah.
Komm schon, schönes Mädchen, komm doch mal rüber.
Welcome, summer school students, to the University of Florida Intro to Jazz Study. At the University of Florida, a great university if it wasn't in Florida. See, I had y'all tapping y'all feet. Even our CRT monitors was tapping their feet to that little blues riff. See, I'm Professor Parker, and after a lifetime on the road with legends of music, I'm now a 10-year tenured professor of jazz studies here in Florida. But this summer's a little different as I'm joined by my state-mandated monitors of critical race theory. Oh, I can't say critical race theory. Okay. CRT. I need to say CRT to keep it ominous and scary. Ding, 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 ding. Okay. Well, how can I acknowledge race if I can't? You know what? Let's just move on. Bing, bing, bing. Now, the blues originated out of the struggle of blacks during slavery. The struggle of all people in early America. Ding. The subjugation on the cotton fields, on the farms, ding, where enslaved people, Africans, the melanated, people who didn't need sunscreen, ding, ding, ding. Okay, were whipped, underpaid, learned valuable skills as interns, ding, because of the color of their shirts. And we got this painful but beautiful music emerging from the evils of slave masters. People who loved auctions. Ding, 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 ding. Okay, well, you know what? Stuff happened and voila, jazz. You know what? To hell with you niggas. Ding, ding, ding. Thank you.
Yes, Dejan.
Yes, Dejan.
Hey, money making America, it's me, Tracy Morgan. I'm an investor now with my new company, Tracy Morgan Stanley. You see, gentrification got the projects looking whiter than the back of a stripper's kneecap after a double shift in the Wisconsin winter. So invest your money with me and my celebrity advisors, like JB Smooth. Look at that shit right there. That's the motherfucking shit that Larry David was talking about on that goddamn last season of motherfucking Curb Your Goddamn Enthusiasm. He broke the motherfucker down like this. He said, your assets, that shit's your ass. And your liabilities, that shit like a labia. Goddamn it. So I'm gonna get in that ass and keep that ass out the red. Ha ha, motherfucking Draft Kings, goddamn it, White Claw Vodka Seltzer, anything you can put your motherfucking name on, you get paid to say it. Woo!
First thing your money gonna need is some insurance. You gonna need coverage worse than a grieving black mama needs the police body cam footage. I wish I had some coverage before the Will Smith slap. Because the only thing that gonna protect your pocketbook is a gecko in 15 minutes or less. Yeah. Hove. Yeah. I built a nest egg for Ivy and a prenup for Bay. I built a blueprint for New Wimps Bronx to Canarsie. From flipping bricks in Bed-Stuy to flipping Hobo Rose. Hit the cash flow with Hove for you feeling Dumbo with your boy. It's Tracy Morgan Stanley. Call today and get your wallet pregnant. All right, I'll do a quicker version of a last one.
Great.
And Eric, you can give me an assist on the very last beat.
Okay.
Wink, wink.
Okay.
Wink, wink.
Hey, Tony, man, how you been? Oh, less stressed than you, Mr. VP of Engineering. Man, I'm proud of you. Hey, I'll take a 7-Up, please. Ooh, alley-oop. Damn, Timberwolves got it going on, man. I'm glad they made it past game 1. Can't be a clean sweep. Oh, did you bet on the game too? Woo! Yeah, man, I got this shit. Dude, I never bet win-lose. That's chump change. You want a sure thing, you need vanity bets. You know, those little fun side bets that don't really affect the game? Check me out. The national anthem took over a minute, so I made $100. Now I just need an interracial couple to show tongue on the kiss cam before the first time out, or I lose my house. Yeah, you can bet on that. I mean, and you have to take that bet. They're playing in Minnesota. Interracial couples are a sure thing. I'm sorry, ma'am. No, Sprite is not okay. 7-Up, please. I just need something to go right today. Oh, yeah. I'm sweating. I ran into a bookie a little earlier. Let's just say never put 40 grand on Shaq beating up a Jabberwocky at the pregame show. Dude, these aren't random bets. I got a system. Ready? All right, you want to wait until right before the game. And then, no turnover. Come on, you piece of shit. No timeout. God damn it. My house. So how's co-parenting? What? I am not addicted to FanDuel. They banned me for using my dead uncle's social security number. Dude, I vanity bet with Money Mongo. Yeah, you can register with multiple accounts. All you need is a phone, and they even call you when you lose. Oh, that's nothing. Don't worry. I said 7-Up. 7, a lucky number. Up, a lucky direction. Please just go in the back and check again. I need something to go right. Ugh, I'm watching CNN. Oh, shut up, Tony. There's only 2 minutes left into the game. The game's over. I need to check on my news bets. Yeah. I put Junior's college fund on an easy money 5-leg parlay. Check it out. I already got Biden sending billions to Israel. I got Drake beats Kendrick, which he did. Now I just need Apple to stop selling iPads, the Titanic to resurface, and the Golden Bachelor to get Me Too'd. If the first 4 happen, I get 6,000. But I need the war in Ukraine to end tonight, or I am fucked. So, your daughter getting that safety school? Harvard Business? God damn it. Yes, I bet Money Mongo that your daughter would not get into the Ivy League. What don't you understand? Money Mongo. I send you a link. You download Money Mongo. We both get Mongo bucks in our accounts to wager the Mongo bucks, or we can double down and mine the Mongo mountains for more Mongo bucks. And if you're lucky, we'll both get a mango in our satchels. And then we have 36 Mongo minutes to spend it. Yes, time is in Mongo.
So you have to either wager your mango money immediately because once a month, Mongo gets mad and munches both our mangoes. And when Mongo's done munching your mangoes, your Mongo bucks are gone. Money Mongo makes Mongo money. You've seen the ads on Tubi. So download my link? No. Ah, damn it. Hey, 20 bucks, I can swallow this battery whole. 20, 50, 1,000, 20,000, $16, $375, and I have to do it whole. Oh.
Money Mongo.
Hey, Money Mongo. Just the bookie I want to see, huh? All right, Boeing whistleblowers. 100K they died before July. Okay. All right, you got me, Mongo. I'm dead, Tony. You're fucking dead because you wouldn't download my link. Hey, look. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce on the kiss cam. Interracial kiss. Interracial kiss.
Mongo.
What do you mean Taylor Swift is white?
That's Dajan, everybody. Yeah.
Hey.
Wow.
Thanks for waiting and stretching.
No, it's totally cool. That's a great set, man. It's so good.
It's very funny, right? The impressions are so good too.
The impressions are great. I love that you're playing Eric Feurer himself in that last bit. It's really fun.
Would you believe that Dajan did this for Betty night, and I had some very specific notes to give.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Yeah, really fun. Yeah, dude, your impressions are so good, man.
So good.
They're all just like so perfect. And you're able to lock in so fast too, which is awesome. And switch right in between. It's very cool because it always looks magical to me because it's like a thing that it must be like Justin seeing anyone sing a song. I'm just like, this is crazy.
How does that happen? I also love that you do your own sound effects pretty seamlessly in that first piece. Like that's legit.
Here's the deal. So I got two. That was my wife on this one. So I got two phones, and I had a phone that had all my sound effects loaded and my favorites and all that. But it got stolen in October, and I realized I hadn't done the saxophone character since October. So that was I set up my saxophone. And I was like, great, woof. Oh shit, where's my sound effects? Then I downloaded the app, and I was like trying to press it. And then you guys were like stretching. I was like, well, let me just do this damn character.
Yeah, like fuck it.
Yeah,
it's really good with you doing it.
That wasn't somebody off screen doing it. I really thought somebody was helping.
It was him the whole time. It's amazing. It's ventriloquism. I think it's better with you doing it.
With me doing it.
You should do a ventriloquist character next.
I'd be curious to see it in person, but like on the video anyway, like you can barely notice it, and it's just very cool that you're doing it. I think.
Oh,
I thought it worked really well.
Thank you. As an added element, yeah. When I've done it on stage, this is actually the first two characters were part of my Betty team audition in August or July, whenever those were. So when I did it there, I have a podium or a music stand.
So you could.
But it could be fun just to be like another little muscle to flex and not have to have tech queued up. So
I mean, you did it seamlessly, so it was cool.
That's exciting.
Also, the cameras. This is like a 10p camera, so this is nothing.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Yeah. It's hard to find those low def cameras.
Fun. Dajan, not to rush you, but do you have anything you want to plug or promote? You got anything coming up that you're excited about?
I would say, we got Betty Night on UCB
June 12th.
June 12th.
June 12th is the next Betty Night, and Dajan's got another good one cooking, Justin. I think you're gonna like this one.
Can't wait.
Can I blow it for you, Dajan?
Yeah, sure. The costume's gonna really sell it, but go ahead.
It's like that. It's like when somebody that you're like friends with in the industry gets a job that you think maybe you also deserved, and it's like he's got his costume split in half, so he's the normal him, and also the guy that's like, that's great. No, that's really good awesome that you got that. Yeah, it's gonna be fucking awesome. It's really, really exciting.
That's so cool.
Yeah, gotta come and check it out, everybody. There's a lot of good characters. The team is Big Noon, and they're all killers, just superstars down the line.
Yeah. Other thing I'll plug is my YouTube channel, Deja Comedy. I've been posting shorts. They get like 1,000 to 9,000 views on these like little throwaway things, or just meet up with a friend and make knock out 4 of them in an hour. And my sweet spot is 11 to 16 seconds. So then it is like,
Wow.
it's so
That's a
dumb.
sweet spot.
It's
the
so
spot, baby.
man, I'm like, and just to speak to that Two-Face character Eric just mentioned, like I'm on my 4th or 5th draft and like trying to, I think time-wise, like the perfect 5 minutes of it and struggling with this philosophy and all this thing. And meanwhile, I'm like, yeah, I made like a super dumb, like shit teachers say. It's like a teacher vaping, not even talking, and it's like 8,000 views on YouTube.
Yeah, but you can't. That
You
one
can't,
of them
I know.
One of them is
Seductive. It's
one of them
seductive.
is art. One of them is not really art. It's different art, yeah, but it's
different art.
It's hard. It is hard. But doesn't it feel great
it's-
to like literally write a 5-minute short play essentially for 10 people to see? It's nice.
Yeah.
Yes, this is for the people. It's just one of
buildings-
those things where like I try to once a month. I try to have like a let's make stuff date with people, and I had a
Smart.
let's make
It's so
stuff
smart.
date with, a friend of mine who's a teacher, Miss Mac, and then this is the crazy story, and also why I'm late tonight. So we are going outside of an elementary school to shoot this like teacher vaping, and the game of it is like the further she gets from the school, kids still see her vaping.
Oh,
So-
yeah, cool.
And then we end up in her house for the last beat. So we were outside the elementary school, and I saw 2 teachers unloading saxophones onto like a bus. And I was like, hey, alto sax. And they're like, yeah, you know these instruments? Like, yeah, I play. I used to teach in Harlem, and I taught in high school. And they're like, okay, well, great. We're looking for woodwinds teachers. Do you know
So you just
clarinet?
got a
Well,
job tonight?
yes. So this is what
Yes, dude.
Yo, he
This-
booked. That's what I'm talking
He
about.
booked.
You did your comedy and you booked. That's
yeah,
huge.
but fucking booked.
That's shouts to that.
It really was one of
Dagens-
those things, just saying hi to people. And yeah, I didn't audition or play or send references. He was like, great, we need a teacher. You seem like a cool guy. Send us
That's
your
how it
LinkedIn.
happens.
Wow, that's amazing.
That's great, man.
Damn, that would have been really funny if you didn't actually know how to play.
Fuck, I gotta learn the saxophone in the next
Oh
week.
shit!
They're like 4th graders, so they don't know how to play either. We'd be learning.
Yeah,
side
so
by
it's
side.
good.
Yeah,
It's
learn
like
together.
talent sees
Yeah.
talent, dude.
Jack Black, School of Rock. Same thing.
That's it. It's true.
Yeah.
Deja, thanks for popping in. Great to see you. Killer set. You're the best.
Yeah, and we'll see you soon, buddy.
Thank y'all, and check out the Eric and Sarah character classes. I think he has one more spot for Sunday if it hasn't filled
Check
up.
it out.
And check out
yes,
Justin.
yes.
Good spot coming out, I think, soon.
There you go.
Yeah, dude. Definitely.
Hell yeah, buddy.
All right,
All right,
thanks,
thank
y'all.
you, Dejan. I'll see you, buddy.
Later.
What a dream. So fun.
So fun.
Folks,
That's the show,
that
folks.
is our show. We did it, folks. We really experienced the highest of highs and at points the lowest of lows. I would say Jorge was the highest of high.
Yeah. And also Zcor Zeppelin was pretty high too.
Zcor Zeppelin was also pretty damn high. And the lowest of lows, maybe no, there were no lows tonight. Everything was perfect.
That's
No
nice.
notes. No notes.
No
No
notes. No complaints. No yawns. Folks, we'll be back here next week. We were going to have a show on the 31st, and now we're not. We will keep you posted when the next show is. It's coming.
What a dream, baby. We
It's
will
coming
keep
real
you
soon.
posted. Who knows? It's kind of fun like that, right?
It's fun. It's a question mark. That's what we're talking about. That's what life is. But that's when your 2 daddies dress alike. That's when you know that things are syncing up in any capacity. Later.
Later,
Kiss, kiss.
players.
Bang, bang.